What's up, everyone? This is Kenny here from Promisories. So today I just want to use this situation to share with you as a seller when you usually get your money when you sell a house, and if you have not get your money, where is the correct channel to actually ask or even complain. Okay, so the situation is like this. Last week, right, I got a vendor contacted me and showed me the photocopy of off letter of the borrower. Say this borrower actually took from loan from you. May I know what's the status of when is this dispersed, when I can get my money basically. So I asked the person I contact, are you a vendor or agent? Because usually agent is the one that ask him. So he said, I'm the vendor. Okay, how you got my number? Actually not supposed to be done this way. You as a vendor, you are the third party to the transaction. Okay, I as a banker, I'm sworn to secrecy to protect any borrower's identity or any borrower's affairs of their financial affairs, whatever affairs. The banker is sworn to secrecy to not reveal anything because you are the third party. Okay, so how can you know what's the status of the disbursement? She asked the lawyer. The vendor said ask the lawyer. The lawyer just replied, oh, actually we are in process. We are in process. So what is the question that you ask? May I know when is the S&P stamp? May I know when is the S&P stamp? Okay, because the transaction must be completed within 3+1. 3 months after the S&P is stamped. Okay, and if it's a leasehold property, that 3 months starts from the date the consent is obtained. Okay, so that's why you need to ask. That one, at least you know roughly when is the transaction going to be completed. Okay, and why the lawyer actually answer you like this? The vendor is complaining to me that the lawyer wasn't helpful. Answer just like that. I say on the way, and they are working on it. That's it. They don't even reveal any information. Why the lawyer do this? Because you again as the third party to the transaction. Most of you who sell the house, right, you don't pay a single cent, right? Lawyer fees. Who's the one paying? Buyer, ma. So buyer is the one hiring the lawyer. So of course the lawyer will work for the interest of the buyer. Next time the situation is reversed and you hire the same law firm, I can guarantee you your buyer who don't pay the legal fees will also get the same treatment. Because it's by the law, it's required by the law. You are the third party, you are not privy to any of the dealings that is going on. Okay? But you have the right to know the basic information, of course. When it's in stamp, then from that we can roughly count 3 months need to settle or not. Because I can guarantee you if and when dispute happens, right, this lawyer is not going to act in your interest. The lawyer act in the buyer's interest. Buyer is the one that paying the legal fees. Okay? And this banker, i.e. me, will also not be acting in your interest because you are not the borrower. Okay, so if you want to ask, you can ask the agent also to contact the buyer. Only the buyer can ask because the buyer is the one that's paying, and the buyer is the one that's taking loan. So you can ask the buyer to actually write into the bank and just ask what's the status like. What's the status like? And then the buyer want to share with the lawyer or not is another story. The buyer also, you all communicate. Basically, all the communications go through the lawyer. Okay, no, it doesn't go to you. It must go through the lawyer until the transaction is completed because you want to protect the interests of both parties, all parties. Okay, yes, even though the buyer is the one that is paying the legal fees, you don't think you as a seller you got no right. You got right also, because every lawyer will want to finish their job. Same like every professionals like me, banker, we also want to finish the job and get paid and move on with the next one. Okay, that's all we want to do. We want to finish it smoothly, and if there's any hiccups along the way, of course we are the ones that taking care of, and of course we'll update you as a seller. So agents out there, remember this: whenever there is a third party in transaction, in this case your sellers, okay, sometimes you have the seller agent, sometimes you deal direct with the seller also. Please inform your sellers to this. Okay, the time that is going to take for them to finish the transaction. Yes, I understand people can be very forgetful, especially when it comes to selling the property, and especially when it comes to getting their money and they are desperate. I understand. Okay, but procedure is procedure. If the buyer wants to know when the keys is going to get obtained, you as an agent, right, you advise them to go to the right channel. The right channel here is, if after you have done the deal with the bank, please get your buyers, get your customers to email the bank. You can ask the banker, people like me, to give you the email or the phone number. Let them contact the bank personally, okay? Because if you send your buyers to people like me or the bankers, we will do the same thing for you, okay? We will do the same thing for you. So that's it, what I want to share today. If you are looking to apply for loans, alright, click the link down below. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to the channel, and got any more questions, just send me the questions. I can't promise you that I have time to actually answer each and every one, but I'll do my best, okay? And again, subscribe lah. If you change your mind, you can always unsubscribe later. It's free anyway. This is Kenny here from Property Stories. See you next video. Bye-bye.